Hello everyone, how are you? It's Laurie and I'm here to do your you and them reading. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. I'm using the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot deck. Look at that Justice on the bottom. On the left, in the middle is the Universal Celtic Tarot, and on the right hand side is the Hanson Roberts. I keep saying Hanson Greer. It's Hanson Roberts. Okay, so that will be this one, the Tower, and that's not the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles is down there. Let's go ahead. And by the way, there will be a link in the description box eventually to these decks, but at least you know the names. And if you know the name of the deck that you're looking at, you're interested in, you can search my channel. Just put that one word in or whatever you need to put in, and it will bring up either the video that has that link in it, or it will show you my unboxing of that deck. All right, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross-watchers, and channel fans, let's get into this reading for you. Let's see what's going on between you and the person on your mind. All right, Spirit, please give us the recent past energy here on our lovely, lovely Libra side. This will be your person's side over here. In the recent past, no further than a month back, please. Let's do the current energy on Libra's side here. And Libra's near future energy towards this relationship, no further than a month into this future, please, Spirit. Are my cards that crooked, or is my camera that crooked? Which is it? I think it's going to be the cards. All right. Let's go ahead and get the combined energy between you and your person. So recent past energies between you and your person, no further than a month into the past, please, Spirit. Current energy exchange between our person, our lovely Libra, and their person in the current energies. And the combined energies between the two in the near future, no further than a month into the future, please, Spirit. All right. Let's go ahead and see what your person's energies are here. I can't have it out of order. I can't have it looking crooked. Let's see if that helps. I might have bumped the camera. All right, let's go ahead and see what your person's recent past energy was towards this relationship. No further than a month back, please, Spirit. I almost started to say 30 months back or 30 days back. I don't know which. But it was 30. All right. Current energies of the person on our Libra's mind. And the person's energy in the near future. No further than a month into the future, please, Spirit. All right. Now that we have everything out here, I do want to take a moment and say, if we get going and you feel that this side is your energy and that this side is your person's energy, please feel free to flip the roles, okay? It's going to be a little bit different for each of you. Like even this might be you, and then this is you, and then this is you. It's going to be however it resonates with you personally. All right, let's start over here on the left, which I'm looking at it as your energy, and see where you were in the recent past. I probably have the whole deck upside down. Nope. All right, so you have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. You have the Fool card and the 3 of Wands. It feels like you were very unhappy in this relationship. You may even have left it temporarily, focusing on your future. That's interesting energy exchange here. Now, I mean, it could be whoever is on your mind, so it does not have to be a romantic relationship. All right, I'm focusing on romance, but that doesn't mean anything. So it could be you left a job behind, you left a spouse behind, and you focused on yourself and having an easier life and focusing on your future. Let's see what your person on your mind has in their energy in the recent past. Moving on after you made your decision. Now they are conflicted. They are conflicted. They feel challenged. They feel like they've got obstacles. I feel like they want you back here. I'm not so sure that you do. Now, I feel like they're trying to move on. They're trying to rise above the situation, but they are truly conflicted here in the recent past. All right. Let's see what the combined energy is between you and your person. You have the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to whatever it is. You're just hanging on to yourself. You're taking time to smell the roses. You're taking time to appreciate your life, what you have. You're grateful. Let's see what your person in the recent past. They're trying to go with their intuition. They feel like they know what's going to happen here. Let's see what the combined energy between the two of you is. The Page of Pentacles. They really do firmly believe that if they give you enough time to rebalance yourself, renew yourself, take time to reflect, time off, a vacation from work possibly. This could have been, this Ten of Cups in reverse could have been an argument. It could have been something that you were just extremely unhappy with. You could have walked off the job or threatened to leave the job. You could have threatened to leave the relationship. Obviously, you didn't leave it because we wouldn't have a reading here at all. But you may have taken a break from it. And I do feel like both of you feel the same way, that if you have enough time and chance to recoup your energies, that you'll probably come back to this relationship a little bit more stable. I think you're going to be willing, or you were going to be willing, to give it another shot. All right, let's see what your current energies are. The Hierophant. There's the Justice card again. And the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, all right. So I'm hearing here for some of you that in the current energy, it could be a divorce. It could be a settlement for a divorce. So maybe you decided you did not want to go back to this situation. You're going to start something new, something fresh. However, I feel like justice was served and you received your freedom. You set yourself free from something here. Justice was served, and that's what was important to you. But you know what I'm also hearing here? In the current energy, some of you made yourself right. You finally found your balance. You found your equilibrium. You found your autonomy. So that's not bad. That's actually very good. You did find your energy to continue down this road, whatever this road is for you. And you're feeling like you're going about it the right way. You've got justice. You've found your balance. So I'm kind of hearing here that if there was some sort of justice served, it's because something was done to you to create that unhappiness. You were either treated unfairly, spoken to in an incorrect manner, accused of something that was not right, that you did not do. You may have been charged for something that you did not do, and here it is coming right. All right, let's see what your person's energy is in the current moment. The Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. They're defending themselves. They're like apologizing. They're willing to make a sacrifice to make something right here, to bring about that justice. They are a little bit defensive, but they are going to apologize in the current energy. So this could have happened already, or it could be about to happen for some of you. Yeah, they want to make things right. Now, they are saying that they've got their limits and they see that you have yours, okay? And it's like, you've got your dander up in the past here, and they're just like, okay, all right. So they are finding their balance, how they can stand true to themselves without giving too much to you. So be careful, because somebody here that is on your mind may be pulling the wool over your eyes, as they say, trying to pull the wool over your eyes, pretending to sacrifice, saying that they see it from your perspective, even when they don't. Okay. They're getting kind of creative with what they're saying here. So maybe they're using flowery words or love bombing you or something along those lines. And that's not going to be for everybody, but there are a couple of you out there where this is happening for you. So be careful. All right. Especially if they're like putting up walls or putting up boundaries and saying, no, you can't call me at this hour. No, I'm not going to be over here. And no, I don't have to tell you, I don't know. I just feel like they're very defensive here. So be careful of that energy. All right. But most of you, they are going to come at you the right way. They may sacrifice their ego and say that they're sorry and that they crossed the line. Okay, let's see what your energy here is combined. The Empress, you're owning your energy. You're fine with who you are. You're open to receiving what they're saying. Does not mean you're foolish or anything else. You're listening with your heart. You're listening with everything. You're taking it all in. You don't get to be the Empress if you don't take responsibility for the choices that you make. And you have definitely found yourself here in the current energies. And you're standing your ground. All right, let's see what your person's energy is. The Nine of Swords. See, they're afraid. They are worried that you're not going to accept the apology this time, that they have crossed the line, that they've gone too far. They want to make it right. But they're losing some sleep over this. All right, let's see what is at the heart, the very heart of this whole relationship. Oh, the Six of Cups. You have a long relationship with this person, this job, this neighbor, this whatever it is, this belief system. Doesn't matter. Okay, there's a long history here. A lot of emotions. It could be as simple as a really lifelong loyal friendship. And that's why they're so worried about losing this, because you've always had a good relationship. You've always been on good terms. Everything always felt connected, always felt right until this. And this was a big doozy because that's the Ten of Cups up in reverse. The Ten of Cups in reverse is really bad, okay? That's your ultimate happiness, your long-term happiness. So somebody was messing with you and you said, nope, not playing that game, heading out. And that's what you did. You took time out. You walked away from this. You focused on your future, not the past, not what's been happening. You focused on the future. All right, so there is a lot of good feelings here. There's a lot of history here. There is a lot of connection. So even like family ties, friendships, community. All right, let's move into your energy in the near future. You've got the Lovers, alignment. You've got the Hanged Man, repeated energy here. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So basically you're coming into alignment. You're making a healthy choice here. You too are willing to sacrifice a little bit, maybe of your like ego. You're not going to let somebody walk all over you. No, we're talking about, all right, so is it worth continuing this battle if we could end everything right now? Maybe I did say it not so nice. Maybe they said it not so nice. Did I just react? Did they just react? A little bit of compromise here, a little bit of compassion, empathy. But you are focusing on your self-worth. You know what's important to you, and you're going to hold true to that. So with that Queen of Pentacles, I am feeling like your self-esteem, your self-worth is very important to you. You know who you are, and you're going to honor that, and you're going to expect this person to too. Also. All right, let's see what their energy is. The Three of Wands, which you've got up there. The Four of Wands, beautiful. And look at this, the Justice card here. All right, so they're focusing on the future, long term. They want happiness. They want success. That's 6 wands right there. This is a card of marriage, commitments, contracts, promises, oaths, vows, commitments to someone other than yourself, okay? So this could be any type of relationship. But this is feeling Very, very nice because justice is served here. So here you are feeling right and feeling justified for whatever's happening here. And by the end, your person too is on the same page as you. Now, it could be a Libra that you're dealing with, but I'm feeling more so that they respect you. They see you for who you are. They see you as being fair and balanced. All right, let's go ahead and see what you have here in the near future on your side. The 8 of Pentacles. You're willing to put the effort in, the energy into this relationship. And it does suggest to me that things will work out because you start with 4 of Pentacles, kind of holding back, taking time off, just being stable, finding that creative process to move forward and grow what you have. So you go from 4 of Pentacles to the 8. Let's see what your person has on their side. The Knight of Wands. They're ready to take action. They see the unique relationship that you have. This is a unique relationship. It's not like anything else that they have. Beautiful. And they are ready to take action here. Move towards you. I mean, they're facing towards you. Let's see what we have here as the last card. Look at that. The Emperor and the Empress is right there. So this is a kingdom, a world that comes together. Everybody has their role to play. There's compromises. There's sacrifices. But there's always justice for both. Okay, you have justice on each side. You have the Hanged Man on both sides here. I mean, this is an incredible reading. I absolutely love this. And you're both focusing on the long term. This is not just like, well, this week we're going to do this and next week we're going to do that. No, this is, marriage. I feel like this is going to be a long-term commitment. And you've got the Empress and Emperor both here, going from the current into the future energies. That tells me this relationship is going to progress. If you keep your eyes open, keep your value high. Okay, so if this is any situation, you have to know your own worth before you can expect somebody else to see that. Treat yourself right and don't let people treat you poorly right from the start. And that's how you show people that you are to be respected. Okay, I was taught when I became a single mom after my first husband's brain injury. If you do not want your child to ever do something, then don't let them do it once. Teach them not to do it from the very beginning. If you don't, and what they used as an example was, if you don't want your child sticking their tongue out when they're 22, don't let them stick their tongue out at people when they're 2. Okay, just make that a non-thing, because that just doesn't work for some people. And I'll tell you what, sticking your tongue out doesn't work for me. I've never enjoyed that. And my daughter doesn't do it either. So, not that we haven't done it occasionally, but on a thinking it's a cute thing, no, or whatever it is. Anyways, if you don't want somebody to disrespect you, don't allow them to do that from the very beginning, okay? That's what having, and I feel like with this 7 of Wands over here, your person may be saying, okay, I need to understand your boundaries. I crossed a line here, but maybe I didn't really realize that was a line because you've allowed me to do this in the past, or, whatever. Blessings here. Whale spirit. There's a lot of stress and worry over nothing. Okay, so this is going to work out just fine. And then we've got the bag. Something of importance, such as a new job, a raise, contracts, commitments. Yeah, I like that. I'm hearing Waylon and Baggins, like Bilbo Baggins. All right, let's get an angel number here. What have we got? 24, 24. Good times are on their way. You have leisure, rest, taking a holiday, being filled with pleasure. Okay, so this could be in the recent past energies here too for some of you. Stopping and smelling the roses. There is love, as well as friendship and affection and just simple kindness and overall happiness. You, my loves, are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you're going to find out that you are all on the same page and you can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. Absolutely love that message for you. All right, let's get you romance angel oracle messages here. By the way, these round cards are called tea leaf fortune telling cards. These are the romance angel oracle cards. And your first message is release the past. It says release the ex, but it's just release the past, whatever it is. It's time for you to clear out your energy. All right. Let's see what else we have here from the romance angels. Passion, desires, ambitions. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. Be happy. Be vibrant. Be alive. Don't just survive, thrive. Get out there and do what makes you feel good. All right. What else have we got here? Children and your love life may be affected by children. That could be children in the truest sense that you or they have children or someone around you has children that are affecting your situation. Or it could be somebody's immaturity. They're not mature. They are not grown and they're acting out. All right, let's go ahead and get you the angel answer oracle messages here. I hope you've been enjoying this message. If you have, or if it is your message, go ahead and claim it in the comments. Please tickle that like button for me. Also, feel free to share this message with anybody that you think may benefit from hearing it. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel and you've been around for a while, I'm asking you to consider doing so. We have an awesome community and we are growing every week, especially after I do my live streams on Saturdays. We get more and more new members. And my live streams are 3:33 p.m. Saturday afternoons, Eastern Standard Time, Florida time. Okay? Would love to have you join us. All right, let's see what the angel answers are here for you. I'm going to get you 3 different answers. All right, so if you have your questions ready, great. If you don't, pause the video and start it back up when you're ready. All right, answer number 1 is ask for help from others. And what I'm hearing is you don't have to do this alone. Talk to your partner. Ask for what you need. If this person on your mind is not giving you what you need, ask them. Okay, talk to them, communicate with them. If you feel like you cannot ask this person on your own or cannot deal with this person on your own, please ask and seek the help that you need. There's nothing wrong with needing help, okay? And asking for it is more mature and bigger and braver than going without asking for it. Because all you do is hurt yourself and the other person if you truly need help and do not seek it. All right, let's see what we have here for answer number 2. Perfect timing. All right, everything will happen as it's meant to happen, but you have to remember you've got a role to play in all of this too. And it does happen in perfect timing. So that means that when you get certain things and aspects of yourself or your situation in order, that's when things are going to move forward again. If you aren't progressing the way you need to, Spirit can't force you into it, okay? So it happens in perfect timing when you're meant for something to happen. Answer number 3 is look for those signs. Look, this is almost like the Tower card, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here is that awakening, that clue, that aha moment, the sun lighting up, the room lighting up, the letting go of whatever is actually going to release the tension, and then the solution can come in here for you. Beautiful. So look for those signs, those clues that you're going in the right direction, that your feelings are correct. Never doubt your feelings. If you feel good about a thought, it's probably you are in alignment with your higher power. If you are uncomfortable with an answer or a thought you're having, it usually means you're not in alignment and there's something you are possibly ignoring. Don't do that to yourself. No, no, no. We want you happy, healthy, and moving forward, not stuck in relationships that are not good for you or in a belief system that's not good for you. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here with the Kipper deck. All right, we've got the occupation. So your mind is occupied with something here. 34 is a 7. Some of you are working on being more positive, being more productive, being more upbeat so that you can create what you are trying to, so that you can manifest what you desire. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we've got going on here. I'm also hearing working together, occupation. That this, if this has anything to do with work, does it have anything to do with textiles? A creative process of working on your own, but creating something for others. I'm getting networking. Toil and labor, card 38, which is an 11, which is the number of the justice card in the tarot deck. But it's also a 2, which is an alignment. Something about toil and labor and occupation. Your job is definitely, or work, burdens, things that you're putting your effort and energy towards, and they should be rewarding you. All right, normally I'd let the numbers show, but I'm hearing to let the, and you can't see those over there, let the words show here. All right, let's get another card message here. We've got great fortune, which is 7. It actually is very good fortune. So this is 26, which is an 8. So what do we have here? We have 8, 7, 11. All right, so that's kind of a big number there. But 7 and 8, 7 to 8 tells me you're going in the right direction, heading down the right path. You've got some expectations here. Big expectations, and you're kind of holding out for something. Good for you. Hold out until you receive what it is you're looking for. Let's go ahead and get you... Yeah, now I won't be able to find the cards. They've been shuffled all over the place. Oh, goodness. I truly have lost these cards. All right, I don't know where they are. Oh, that is so weird. I only have 3 bins. So they've got to be in here somewhere. There they are. See, I just walked my fingers right past them. We're going to get you some messages from your person. Some hidden truths. Something that you do not know about this relationship. Let's see what we've got coming out here for you. They regret lying to you, okay? And I do feel like something over here, your person definitely caused a very painful situation that affected your happiness. And they regret whatever it is. They may not have lied to you. They could have talked about you. They could have treated you poorly, whatever it was, okay? They regret it. That's the takeaway from that message. Let's see what we have here now. And they love you dearly, okay? Now, there is physical attraction here. There is respect. When you love somebody or you're attracted to them, you have an element of respect for them. You know, we start off by almost idolizing people because we admire them. We think that they have something to offer us in the world. All right, let's see what else is coming out here. They are grateful for the lesson that they received from this situation. They are grateful that they went through this because now they know who you are and what your expectations are. So a lesson says that something was learned, but you're also given another chance to try again. So they're grateful for the opportunity to try again, to move forward with you. All right. Let's see what... Oh, what do we have here? The Gilded Reverie, Lenormand. What is coming out here? We have the House, King of Cups, happiness, stability, feeling right. This is like getting the Four of Wands. Yeah, the gate is open. You're welcoming them back in. They're welcoming you back in. Everything's good. Look how beautiful this place is. I mean, that is just like comfort, ease, happiness, growth. And look, it almost looks like a Hobbit Hollow, like a Baggins place. You know, we got to take away one level or put that underground anyways. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Emotional stability there. So things do go back, you know, your home is stable with that 4 and then the King of Cups. Yeah, beautiful. We also have staying true to yourself. We've got 42, so you go from 4 to 42 here. Following your North Star, staying on point, not allowing yourself to be distracted from your desires. I'm also getting both of you are like complementary to each other. So maybe one person has a strong suit of communication and the other one has a strong suit in something that you're not good at. Okay, whatever it is. There's a balance, a complement here. Like they're good at communicating and you're good at handling money. All right, look at this. We've got 13, which is a 4. So 4, 6, 4. I'm going to look that up in the angel number book too. This is the Jack of, what is spades? Swords. Okay, Jack, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. So a message coming in here. Again, we have children. Someone who maybe was acting immature. There's a little bit of fantasy here. Daydreaming. Desires. Maybe you're both on the same plane now. And there's more playfulness here too. All right, let me look up 424. You may be receiving some sort of message here. That is the letter on the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see what the angel number book says about that. 424. 424 is thankful. You are grateful for where you have been, the lesson that has been learned, whether it's yours or them saying this. The past is coming up a lot lately, and your angels want you to understand that the lesson here is gratitude. You could not be where you are today without the help of where you were before. You cannot be where you are today without the help of where you were before. Reflect. Take some time to maybe journal on a lesson of the past that got you to where you are today. What did you do here? You walked away instead of staying enmeshed in that energy. You chose to walk away, separate yourself from it, get yourself anchored and whole, okay? And focus on yourself. When you make yourself right, the world wants to join you. The world wants to help and become in your energy. Oh, I love that. I hope I showed you this so that you know what deck that was. All right, what else have we got here, Spirit? We've gotten your blessings, Oracle message, Kipper, Lenormand, messages. I think we're going to roll the dice, the letter dice here, and see what comes out today. All All right. Sarita, Sarah Lee, Julie, July, Riley, Raylan, Stuart, Stella, Alex, Roxanne, Raven, Stephen, Warren, Wally, Willie, Walter, Ren, Jason. Oh, this is going all over the place. All right, Jason. What did I hear? Tracy, Ricky, Larry, Melanie, Melissa, Melly, Madeline, Marsden, William, Smith, Samantha, Sam. Okay, I don't know. It feels like there's more there, but it's just Sam. Ted, Texas, Utah, Luann, Louisa, Lily, Lydiana. That's a name I have not heard in a long time. LJ. And I'm hearing Coolio. Now, wasn't LJ and Coolio a graduation song? Something like that. I don't know. Vern, Vera, Vermont, Talia, Talisha, Tabula, Slate. It's a wild. I will re-roll that. Susan, Suzanne, Sully, Ruth, Jetty, Letty, Letitia, Jazzy, Troy, May, Casey, Kissimmee, like Kissimmee, Florida, Keith, Kelly, Carrie, LJ again is coming up, RJ, Sulu, Macy, Larissa, Skyla, Sojourn, Southern, Sully and Samuel keep coming through very, very strongly right now. Desiree, Sadie, Mary, Michaela, South Carolina. All right, let's see what else we've got. Isabel, Eric, Viv, Venetia, Wendy, Winona, Hill, Hickory, Jacoby, Ginger, South Jersey, Lacey, TT, and I'm not hearing much of anything. My ear just feels like it just got completely plugged up. All right, so I've got Sendil, Sendil. It sounds like that, Sendil. Rita. All right, that's what I've got. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye.